Welcome once again. Today we will discuss data types for Arduino. We have so many types of data types. When you program your Arduino, you should have the knowledge of these data types. So we have this void. Void is used in the starting of your program. Void chr character is there, unsigned chr, then byte, int, this is for integer, unsigned int, word, unsigned long, then short, boolean, float, double, string. So we'll discuss these one by one. Let us start with this void. When you start your program in Arduino, it will start with the void setup and void loop. So void basically is a keyword. So this is for void. This is the first one. So void is a keyword. It is used with the function. Let us say you are writing this void loop. So loop is a function. Loop is a function. So it signifies that function is expected to return no information. This loop function is expected to return no information when it is used with the void. Then okay, how we can use it? We can use it like this void loop, then these brackets, then this one here, in these curly brackets you will write your program. So here your program will be there. So this is how you can do it. Okay, the second one is this character chr. Chr is a data type that takes 1 byte of memory. Okay, so this character will take a 1 byte, means 8 bit of memory. You can define this character like a char. Remember this C will be capital character. So character name, let us say I am defining this character with the name hello, hello, no double hello. This is my character name, and that will be equal to what? I am saying that it is equal to b. So I have to use this. If I am using this more than one character, so I can write this like, I can define the character. This capital will be this C will be capital. Hello 1 is equal to, let us say I am writing here B C D. Then I have to use these 2. So this is how you can define. You can also define this character hello 2. This is another character is equal to 100. So it will take a value 100. Okay. Now next is, third one is unsigned character. Unsigned character. So unsigned character is a data type which again occupied 1 byte of memory. They will take 1 byte memory. 1 byte is 8 bits. Now these unsigned characters, they can have a number between 0 to 255. Okay, you can define it by this unsigned means sign is not given. So these unsigned character data types and codes number from 0 to 255. So here let us say I am defining here this U will be capital, unsigned, the C will be capital char, then your this name of this unsigned character, let us say this is hello 4. Hello 4 is your this unsigned character m, then that will be equal to let us say this is 210. So you have initialized the value, then you will just put this signifies the end of that. Okay, semicolon will be there. Now next is byte. So again, byte is also again 8-bit. This is similar to this unsigned character. So next is fourth one is byte. You can define this is a 8-bit unsigned number from 0 to 255. This is similar to that the unsigned character. So you can write here this byte. If you want to write it the byte, let us say you want here hello 5, that will be equal to what, 60. So this byte, we have defined this variable a byte here with the name hello 5, which is having the value 60. Then the main one which we use frequently, int. So this is integer data type. This can store 16-bit, so 2 bytes. It will take a memory of the 2 bytes, or you can say 16 bits. So if you go for the range, so that value will be from that 2 raised power 15 to 2 raised power 15 minus 1. So if you just solve it, 32,768 to 32,000, that would be minus, okay, minus 2 raised power 15 to 2 raised power 15 minus 1. This will be positive. Okay, so minus 32,768 to 32,767. So that will be the value. Okay, so that will this integer style will depend on your microcontroller. If you have the Arduino Uno with the this 16-bit which is supporting the 16-bit microcontroller, then it would be 16-bit. We have some Arduino Uno in which we have this 32-bit or a 4-byte integer. Okay, so don't confuse in that. So we can write here like this, int int, then your integer name, let us say it is hello6. You can have another name also. Okay, don't confuse in this. Let us say I'm defining integer here 400. Okay, you can have any name. Let us say int, you can say Bhavana is equal to 100. So int, we have defined this integer here with the name Bhavana, that will have the value 100. We have initiated it. You can also any name you can just have here. Okay, Amit is equal to 200. So integer is initiated with name Amit having the value 200. Likewise, you can have any value. Then the next one is 6th one, that is unsigned integer, unsigned int. Okay, so this is slightly different from that integer, but the values will be from unsigned means values will be positive. So again it will take this 2 bytes, so we will not have these negative values here in the unsigned int. So values will be from 0 to 2 raised power 16 minus 1. Okay, no negative values are there, because here you can define this int Amit1, let us say, is equal to minus 200. Okay, you can define the negative value, but here unsigned int means we'll have only the positive values. Okay, so these values from 0 to 65536 or 5, because -1 is also there, so that will be 5. -1 is also there. 2 plus 16 -1, so that will be 65535. Okay, so you can define that here like this: unsigned int, again let us say hello 7 is equal to what, 50. Okay, no negative values. Then next one is a word. What is word? Now in the Uno we can have this, a word is a 16-bit unsigned number. You can have that word 16-bit. So word is a 16-bit unsigned numbers. Just remember these values, because when you will use it in programs, so the picture will be more clear to you. Just remember these data types. Remember the how much memory they can take. Then when we use, you will have the complete knowledge. So here you can define this 16-bit unsigned numbers. So you can define like this: word hello 8 is equal to 2000. So that will initiate a word with the name hello 8 with the value 2000 in it. Then next one we have this 8th one, that is long. Long is again a variable that is that can store 32 bits. So this long can store 32 bits, or you can say 4 bytes. So you can define like this: long, you can say speed is equal to 254,162. Okay, so this a long is initiated with the name of speed having the value this 254,162. Similarly, we can define unsigned long. Now this unsigned long, this long can have this positive or negative value, but this unsigned long will have only the positive values. So similarly you can define this unsigned long. Now, just remember this, unsigned means only the positive values, one value. Single values will be there for this Arduino Uno. Unsigned means no sign is there, so only it will take only the positive values. Now next is a short. 10th one is a this short is a 16-bit data type. This is a 16-bit data type. It can have this values. Okay, you can just write here short and name of that is, let us say, speed 1. You can have any name here. Okay, is equal to 15. So that will initiate a short having the with the name speed 1 having the values 15. Then next one we have this float. This is very important. Float, FLOAT, float. It is used to just represent the or initiate the floating value or decimal values. So it is having the 4 bytes, 4 byte memory. So with these 4 bytes you can just represent from this 3.4, approximately 3.4 into 10 power 38 to a low value minus 3.4 into 10 power 38. So this value can be represented by this float. So you can write here float. So name, let us say name is hello 1 is equal to what, 1.234. so 1.234 will be the value. So any decimal value you can define by using this float data type. Similarly we have another type of data types also. We'll discuss it when we have the programming. So these are the basic types. Another type is boolean, which is we frequently use boolean. So boolean is you know that boolean is either 0 or 1 and 0. So here you can write only two value, that is true or false. So you know that boolean is 0 1. So here we will use true or false. So you can define this boolean name, let us say hello 1. So you have defined this boolean hello 1 and initiate with the true. So it will contain a true value. True means 1. Then you can also define it that the boolean hello to another false. False means 0. So this is how we can have these data types for the Arduino.